Oh god, still we went live and I'm not there to enjoy it. Stop. Breathe. No ways to take this patiently. I wanna say I don't wanna stay under. Trying to find you clarity. And get it over. Oh, my friend answered me. Okay. What's going on at work? My coworker and he was stocking up beers in the box, carrying them broke, so I tried to clear up a piece of glass and I didn't see sliced off a chunk of the top of my finger. Yay. Well, that's a way to start this one. Reading that my best friend got his tip of his finger sliced open. That's great. That's great. How you all doing, people? Welcome. This is the third SCP of today's stream. Man, it's crazy how long everything feels when you're exhausted. Honestly, I was almost considering not streaming today because I was like, I'm so tired. Or because I just didn't sleep enough, I would say. And I also had a nightmare while sleeping, so didn't help. Did not help. Well, hey, we're here. And I hope you enjoy this video of me reading the SCP-1422. And if you do, write down in the comments what you think of the SCP. Give the video likes. Give the video a like, and potentially, if you like this channel, give it a subscribe. I can't even speak, but now we're reading the Yellowstone Anomaly. Yellowstone Anomaly, huh? Ooh, this is a highly rated one. Neutralized Phenomenon C Addendum 3. Okay. We have a map here, which I'm going to quickly open to check it. Ooh. Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Yes. Okay. All information on SCP-1422 is restricted to personnel with Level 4 operational clearance as of March 18, 2009. All personnel have been informed of Yellowstone National Park's existence, and personnel with insufficient clearance have had their memories of SCP-1422 removed. See Task Force Aleph-4's Charter for information on Foundation efforts to identify the causal, because that's not casual, that's causal agents of SCP-1422. The identification of this agent is of high priority. And here we have a map of Yellowstone National Park retrieved from the U.S. National Park Service website. Click to enlarge. I already did that before. Just wanted to check if it's bigger or not. SCP-1422 was an anomalous phenomenon that prior to July 9, 2007 prevented all Foundation personnel, including conscripted individuals such as D-Class personnel and jointly employed personnel, from learning of the existence of Yellowstone National Park. A national park in the United States established in 1872. Each year, Yellowstone National Park is visited by over 2 million individuals from many nations. Is that the park where they're taking care of wolves? Because I read about that. The existence of SCP-1422 has been confirmed through several methods. In a 2008 survey of over 5,000 Foundation personnel, 0 expressed knowledge of the park. This includes personnel who have lived in Wyoming for extended periods of time, personnel who considered themselves to be avid travelers and/or nationalists, and 3 personnel embedded in the United States National Park Services. None of them knew what Yellowstone National Park is. It just got erased. Memory gone. National Park Service records do not show any purchases made by Foundation personnel within Yellowstone National Park, nor do they show purchases of permits or reservation of any kind by Foundation personnel. Purchases made by immediate family members of the Foundation personnel are present, but at lower than expected numbers. The internet browsing histories of all Foundation-owned computers have shown a complete lack of searches directly relating to Yellowstone National Park, and relative to search histories obtained from non-Foundation sources, a lack of searches tangentially relating to the park prior to July 9, 2007. example, Yellowstone National Park, Old Faithful, Haddon. Okay, so yeah, all the different names the park goes along with. The Foundation possesses no documentation that refers to Yellowstone National Park dated earlier than earlier than July 9, 2007. Interviewed personnel have either stated that they had no reason to pay attention to the area of the United States in which Yellowstone National Park is located, or could not recall what, if anything, was located in that area. Several were able to recall conversations or events in which Yellowstone National Park would most likely to be mentioned, but was not. Yellowstone National Park itself is not believed to have unusual properties, as several investigations have not detected unusual levels of anomalous activity in the park or its vicinity. Approval for Foundation personnel to visit the park during vacations is pending. Interview personnel have either stated that they had no reason to pay attention to the sorry, my friend just texted me, so I might have been a bit distracted. I already read this part. Yellowstone National Park itself is not believed to have any unusual properties, as several investigations have not detected unusual levels of anomalous activity in the park or its vicinity. Approval for Foundation personnel to visit the park during vacation is pending. And my left eye is just not stopping with the pain. Addendum 1. SCP-1422 was discovered and is believed to have been neutralized on July 9, 2007 by junior researcher Scranton. Junior researcher J.R. Scranton had been asked to compile a report describing his experience in SCP. In it, he included a 2-paragraph description of a family vacation to Yellowstone National Park. SCP is capable of causing individuals to experience extended periods of time in alternate realities within the space of several hours. Further details are classified. J.R. Scranton noted that he had not heard of the park prior to his entrance into SCP. This documentation was reviewed by Dr. Graff and junior researcher Halvorsen. Why is Dr. Graff red? Well, yeah, I think I'm good because this seems to be a far future thing coming up. So, when Dr. Graff performed a cursory search of relevant reference materials and discovered that Yellowstone National Park not only existed but was also world famous and widely known, she sent an email to Site 44's mailing list asking persons if they had heard of the park. When it became apparent that none had, Dr. Graff requested handling personnel to investigate the anomaly further. I wonder if instead of all of them going like, oh, it must have erased our memory of this park, if they all thought that like the park never existed to begin with, and now a park just showed up out of nowhere, and only they are aware that like this park's not, and they are thinking that the park's not supposed to be there, while the entire world's like, what are you guys talking about? It's one of your famous parks. We all know about it. Addendum 2. Information on the cause and of exact nature of SCP-1422 is very limited. Several hypotheses relating to SCP-1422 have been put forward. SCP-1422 was caused by a separate probability affecting the anomaly, which may or may not have apparently unrelated properties. At time of writing, the Foundation does not possess the means to test this hypothesis. Yellowstone National Park did not exist prior to J.R. Scranton's exposure to SCP, after which reality was altered to incorporate the park. This may have been due to unidentified properties of SCP. Any of the materials used in testing or J.R. Scranton's behavior is not consistent with known information on SCP. An extensive testing has shown that J.R. Scranton and the materials used to test SCP are not anomalous. SCP-1422 have never prevented Foundation personnel from learning of Yellowstone National Park, but instead erased all memories of the park's existence upon their formation. If this is the case, research into SCP-868, which, oh god, that's a while back. It's okay. 868. Mnemonic meme. Which one is this again? The meme effect is spread through conversation that gives people its effective perfect memory. It also negates and counts all amnestics. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember now. I remember this now. And it makes also sense why they would try to experiment with this one. Let me see something. I want to see the thumbnail that I created for this one. Because now I'm like, what kind of thumbnail do I make up? Do I still have it? I probably don't have it anymore. There's a high chance I don't have those thumbnails anymore. Well, why make it complicated when I can just make it simple? All I gotta do is go to my YouTube channel where I uploaded it and just check it out there. There's nothing no easier way. SCP Oh yeah, the fucking I remember now. I basically tried to do like the Giga Brain thing, but instead of like the typical Giga Brain stuff, I used a regular, try to like use like an X-ray image almost, but it isn't X-ray, it's something else. But yeah, it's like highlighting the brain. That's what I did with the thumbnail. I remember now. Okay, provide method similar for the time being. However, this hypothesis is not actionable. SCP-1422 was created by conscious agency in order to conceal activity in or near Yellowstone National Park from the Foundation. Investigation into various groups and persons of interest has not shown conclusively that any individuals or organizations are capable of creating or using an anomaly such as SCP-1422. However, this hypothetical individual or group could be expected to possess the means to prevent the Foundation from discovering them. This is not unexpected. Addendum 3. Several personnel have rightly pointed out that SCP-1422 may not be truly neutralized, but simply operating in a different manner that we are unable to recognize. Alternatively, numerous anomalies similar to SCP-1422 may exist. Please be another SCP that I already read or will read in the future. Yes, it's in. Okay. Each tailored to specific locations, individuals, or even concepts. Indeed, if either of these were proven to be true, SCP-1422 would likely qualify for either unique classification and heavily revised containment procedures. However, as SCP-1422 does not exhibit any observable anomalous property except those that no longer appear to be in effect, it is considered neutralized until proven otherwise. Dr. Graff. Well, you never know, man. Maybe, like I said, maybe Yellowstone National Park never exists to begin with, and this SCP just made the entire world except you think that there's a park like that. Who knows? I'm just saying. I'm just suggesting. What if somebody did suggest that an entire Foundation is like every doctor and researcher in the Foundation is like, that could be a thing. You're right. We didn't think about that.